Welcome to Love and Light. I'm here to do another inspirational tarot reading for anybody that is seeking guidance or just needed to be uplifted or need an answer to a question. I am here to sit there and play the cards down, and hopefully I will be able to help somebody that is looking and seeking answers. So I'm going to begin with tarot, and I will follow up with 3 questions at the very, well, not three, I'm not going to ask questions. I'm going to ask Spirit to answer 3 questions, a yes or no questions at the very end. So have your questions ready, and after I do the tarot spread. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to begin with my brand new deck. Alright. This is a brand new. Alright. Okay. Alright, Spirit. What does, Spirit, can you please, and thank you, what does you need to give the community out there that they are seeking? So Spirit, please and thank you. What do they need to know right now, Spirit? Please and thank you. Wow, these are such new cards. Spirit, please and thank you. Please and thank you. What do they need to know right now, Spirit? What do they need to know right now? Spirit, please and thank you. What does the community need to know right now, Spirit? Please and thank you. Please. Thank you. They're just falling out of my hands. They're so brittle. So we're starting off with we got the Emperor of the World and the 7 of Cups reversed. Normally when I do my readings, what I usually have is this would be what we're walking away from. This is what is happening at the very moment, and this is what we'll be doing. That is what we're moving forward to. I got the Emperor. We have. So with our Emperor, when I stand and look at him, it sounds like boundaries should probably be set, or maybe your boundaries are way too strong. It could very well. This is, as noted as a person, it's a very powerful man. It's a very good card. It's not a negative card at all. This is the Emperor. Also shows improving circumstances, and the bottom line is to kind of trust yourself, really kind of trust yourself and on the decisions that you're making. Really trust yourself on the decisions that you're making, because the World over here is a card of completion, success, like happiness in your affairs. It's like a really positive card. With this, and this is currently what sounds like it's going on right now. So with the 7 of Cups reversed, it appears to me that on the reverse side, I would just sit there and say that you need to be very clear about all of your options. Like, I wouldn't commit to any one thing until you are 100% clear about what it is that you want to do on your options. If you're starting a new business, if you have a new lover, all of these, because being reversed, this card can also indicate that there is an unfaithful lover for somebody. It doesn't mean that's what it is. I'm just saying it is one of the meanings that this card can represent. I feel that you need to trust yourself set strong boundaries by trusting yourself, and make sure that you're balancing yourself. Yes, make sure you're balancing. It seems like life is really kind of running smoothly in all aspects of your life at this very moment, right this minute. It doesn't feel like there is, it sounds like you put the groundwork in, and you're doing, that you put the footwork, and you're really doing a good job at getting things going. There's also a possibility that there's a phase in your life that's getting ready to end, and that's not a bad thing. This is something that you probably wanted to be done. So that is also what the world can represent. If you've been waiting for a decision or an opportunity that you wanted to manifest, the world it states that things will go in your favor. It's kind of like what that is all about. That's what that. And it also indicates that you are really striving to indicate, and you're achieving your goals. I'm going to clarify some of this, because usually the Seven of Cups indicates like there are many opportunities in front of you, and it still means that. It just, in the reversed way, it just means that I wouldn't commit to any one particular thing at this very moment. But it seems like that you're pretty sound, and there are so many opportunities that are going to present themselves to you. Spirit, can you please clarify this? Please, Spirit, please, and thank you. Can you please clarify some of this? We got the Temperance, which is again balance. The Ten of Wands. It's okay. Spirit, please and thank you. Can you please verify this, please? Please and thank you. Can you please, Spirit, please and thank you. Okay. Please and thank you. All right. So I have the Ten of Wands, the Ace of Cups, and the Page of Cups. And then the Four of Pentacles kind of fell out. I don't know if it was meant to be, but I went ahead and just kept it over here. But you definitely have a lot of you do have a lot of opportunities that are presented to you, and that you are carrying. Like, this is all weighing on your shoulders. Like this, you have a lot going on, and that you need to find this balance to make things happen for you. You need to prioritize. You're just going to need to prioritize yourself, and you're going to need to find balance, because you are carrying far too much on your shoulders. Like you could possibly be the person that's the head of household. You have children you're taking care of. You got a job that you work, and you may have a second job that you're working, and then you're working on a project, and you have to deal with your husband, and then there's a legal issue down the road. And I'm just going on and on and on. I'm just saying that there are so many things that are going on, and that it's weighing you down. It is weighing you down, and that what you need to do is you need to step back. You need to set your boundaries. That's what this is about. You need to set your boundaries. You need to step back. You need to prioritize. You need to find the balance between your work and your home and everything. That's what you need to do. You also probably, with that being said, have something. The Ace of Cups is the brand new beginning of something brand new that you want to start. So you might be completing something or walking away from something, and then you have a brand new beginning. Just to start a brand new life. like I was saying, that the Ten of Wands here is telling, it is exactly that you may be having far too much going on. The Four of Pentacles is kind of sit there and telling me that you may be experiencing some insecurities, and that you may feel that your projects aren't worth it, and it's really, this is in your head, these are just thoughts that are going through, that you might have some insecurities within you, and you might not feel like they're good enough, or you're not good enough, and this is in your head, and that is absolutely not true. This yeah, you're also, there's a good possibility that you're worrying way too much about all the projects and the things that are going on in your life, which I feel that there is a lot going on, very much so. There's a lot going on. So also, this also could mean that a project might be that you started might be taking too long to get going, and that that is also feel like making you feel like it's holding you back. This can be somebody who has an overbearing boss. This card could represent that. If you're in a job that you have somebody that is overbearing. With the Ace of Cups, it does it's new beginnings. So if you do have a new project that's on the way and you are working on one, everything is going to come into fruition. The Ace of Cups is telling you, yes, this is what's going to happen. Everything is going to come into fruition, and that you will do well. In relationships, the Ace of Cups is a new romance might be near. Another job, there's other possibilities, other opportunities, that's just, I'm just telling you what it could possibly mean. What I see right here, I'll be honest with you, in the Page of Cups also is basically letting us know that, keeping you kind of young at heart. It's a good sign to have. It's also telling you that, I would, like what I said earlier, step back, take priority, delegate things if you don't need to do them. Have your, sounds like you have so much going on. The opportunities that are presented to you, you need to, I'm saying this again, I know, delegate them. You are carrying way too much on your shoulders. There is something that you're working very dear and very hard on, and that you are wondering if it's ever going to go. Yes, it's going to go. That's what your Ace of Cups is telling you. It's going to happen. You just don't commit to a whole bunch of things. You really need to prioritize everything for yourself. I don't want you, set those boundaries. This is really what this is really saying. You need to find balance with your whole life. You're carrying far too much on your shoulders. You just need to just take a seat, take a deep breath. You are good enough. I'm going to just do one more. What is the overall outcome, Spirit? What is the overall outcome, Spirit? Please and thank you. What is the overall outcome of this for them? What do they really need to know, Spirit? Please and thank you. Spirit, please and thank you. What do they truly need to know? You're thinking too much about it. You're thinking far too much about it. You need to, so that when I get the Moon card, that's really like a card of very deep, deep, deep emotions within you. And that you need to get out of your head, and you need to follow your heart at the same time. So, and I'm trying to give you the best advice that I possibly could. with the way the cards are saying it. And I don't want to sound like a broken record when I sit here. You've got a lot of things going. You have opportunities that are presenting, and you're also starting one. You need to learn to set your boundaries, and you need to balance your work life with your relationships, with your children, and with everything that's going on. You are good enough to do whatever that it is you need to do. You're the one who's holding yourself back. If anything is not coming through, it's because of you, because you're not allowing yourself to grow, because you have your hands in too many pots. So you need to prioritize everything and allow other people to help you. Yes, everything's going to work out. Follow your heart. Get out of your head. Stop worrying so much about it. It's going to happen. Okay? I wish I could have better answers, but Spirit is only giving me this. They're not telling me anything more other than this. I am going to do the Ask the Question cards. So everybody, if you got a question, I'm going to do this real quick. So you have 3 questions in mind, and I'm going to ask Spirit to give us an answer. Okay? And I'll just shuffle them one time. Spirit, please and thank you. I'm going to put these cards down, Spirit, and they're the ones who got the question, and let them know what they need to know. All right, Spirit, please and thank you, Spirit, what it is. Can you give them an answer to their questions? I got 3 questions, Spirit. Spirit, please and thank you. Spirit, please and thank you. Please and thank you. Please and thank you, Spirit. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. What it is they need to know, Spirit, please and thank you. Okay, first question. A year from now, whatever you're asking for, it's going to happen in a year from now. The second one is saying not the right time. Whatever that is, whatever question that you have, it is saying it is not the right time. Spirit, last question. Third question is asking you to get helpful people. Helpful people. So whatever it is you're doing, it's going to be your surrounding. You give better answers in this, Spirit. On the last one, last question, better answer, Spirit, please and thank you. Whatever their question is. Spirit, the last question on the helpful people. What can they get out of that, Spirit, please and thank you. On the third one with the helpful people, if you do get the help, you got big happy changes on the way. And that is what I have for you guys. I am very sorry it wasn't a beautiful reading, but there is light at the end of the tunnel. Know you're good enough. Don't ever, if you do have an overbearing boss, I'm sorry. I don't know what to say about that, but that would be hard to work with. But just know that everything here everything is going to be okay. Everything is going to be okay. Take a great big deep breath. Really take a good look inside and see what's going on. I wish there was something better I could have told you, but unfortunately this is what Spirit's telling you, and maybe you did need to hear this. Maybe this is very important, and maybe you do need to hear this. So if you liked any of this, please like and subscribe. This is Love and Light, and thank you very much for your time. God bless you, and I hope the life is good to you. Thank you.